Hey guys, Dale Bateman here from BuildYourSuccessOnline.com. On tonight's episode, I'm going to give you 7 tips for niche marketing video. Stay tuned. Hey guys, thanks for tuning in today. So I've got 7 tips for you talking about niche marketing video. When we're talking about a niche, it's a particular part of your market that you're targeting with your message, your products and services online. And this is a very specific group of people that have a special interest in what you have to offer, or a specific group of people who are looking for a solution to a problem that they have. Okay? So that's what we mean by a niche. And every good online marketer should have a niche that they are targeting. So I'm going to give you 7 tips on how to use video to really target that niche. Okay? Tip number 1. Take some time in your brainstorming session prior to doing your video to just figure out what you want to do your video about. There's nothing worse than seeing someone do a video where they're just coming into it off the cuff and they don't really know what they want to talk about. Okay, so you should have a clear idea in your mind of what you want to accomplish. Try to think of the end result. What do you want people to get out of your video? That's the thing that you need to be putting across when you're talking to them and you're producing your video. Alright, so think about the end result first. Next up, you'll want to come up with some sort of a script, or if not a script, even just a rough outline of what your video is going to be about. You know, what's your topic? What are you going to cover? Are you going to cover steps like I'm doing here? Are you going to just have one broad topic that you're going to just talk about in its entirety? Whatever it is, make sure you have some sort of an outline or a script that you go over at least a couple of times before you get started with actually filming your video. Next up, keep your video short and to the point. Everybody online has ADD today, right? So make sure your video doesn't exceed about 5 minutes, because that is about the max that you're going to get out of people. I know for myself, when I'm looking for a video that I want to watch, I actually take a look at the amount of time, the duration of the video, before I make a decision as to whether I want to watch it. Do I want to invest that kind of time in watching that video? Do I think it's going to have the quality that I'm looking for? If it's longer than 5 minutes, I better be darn sure that I'm going to get what I want out of it. Okay? Next up, make sure that people can see you and hear you clearly. Very basic stuff, but it's surprising how many people get this wrong. Try to make sure you're using a quality webcam or camera and that you've got a decent microphone to record your audio. There's nothing worse than seeing or not seeing people on their video clearly or not hearing them. Okay? When uploading your video, take time to write a good description. There's always a place, no matter which directory you're using, whether it's YouTube, Vimeo, whatever, there's always a place to write a little description about your video. Take some time here and do something that's going to count towards helping your video rank. Make sure you're using keywords excuse me, in your video that are going to help your video to rank higher, and make sure that they're things that people are actually searching for. Do some tests yourself. Search around in the video directory that you're using and see what people are looking for. Okay? Take a look at your own niche, as we talked about in the beginning. Take a look at your niche. What are people searching for in that niche on that video directory? And try to instill that in some keywords within your description. Alright? Another little tip on your description. Try, if you can, on the first line to put a link back to your website or your blog. Okay? Next up, we talk about YouTube, Vimeo, etc. Don't be afraid to upload your video to all of the directories or many of the directories that you associate with. There's nothing wrong with getting the word out there in more places. Let's face it, Vimeo people are Vimeo people. YouTube people are YouTube people. Okay? You can broaden your horizons and get your message in front of more people if you upload your video to more directories. All right, final one. Make sure that your video clearly provides the answer to a burning question that people have. I talked about this a little earlier in another step, but I wanted to reinforce it here at the end. Make sure you're using a keyword, you're looking at your niche, figuring out some problem, some burning question that they have, and make sure that your video addresses that, answers their question, or at least offers a place where if it doesn't totally answer it, give them the opportunity to write a comment on your video and perhaps go into more detail. Maybe you can become their friend on Facebook and do a private message with them if they want to take it a step further. The key is you want to come across as an expert in your field and give people the answers to the questions that they have. If they get that sense and that feeling from you, you're off to the races. Okay guys, there's 7 tips for you on niche marketing video. Please subscribe to my channel, and I'd love it if you'd visit my blog. I'm at buildyoursuccessonline.com. Until next time, I'm wishing you a fantastic day. Take care. Bye-bye.